Shiokaze, once a beautiful but spiteful planet, has been fully tamed. Millions of citizens have made their home on this world, which is quickly becoming a destination for gourmets wanting to sample the emerging specialty cuisine. We have checked in with the locals and they all agree. The future looks delicious.
I would have hated to part ways without saying goodbye properly. And, of course, to thank you. Turning down the twins' offer must not have been easy. It was certainly a lucrative deal. Truly, I cannot say how I would have acted in your situation, which makes me appreciate your decision all the more. Thank you for everything you have done for the people of Avarice, and for me personally. Now it is time for me to return home and to seek my fortune among the abandoned wreckage once more. But now, of course, with a bit of added perspective, amassing wealth to the detriment of all else might not be quite as admirable as I once thought. Take care, and may many profits await you in the times to come.
Dear Sir, /Madam/other. Strike out if not appropriate. The Federal Industry and Infrastructure Administration has received your request to terraform in Black Hole Sun, and are pleased to tell you that the required permits have been granted. We wish you the best of success on your undertaking.
Okay, I'm not dying. Anyways, hello, I'm Afroluigi. Welcome back to X4 Foundations, and I've made a bunch of progress. So we're just gonna hop into the transporter, head to the, actually, why do I need to head to the science laboratory? I don't! As you guys saw just now, I have accepted the Black Hole Sun terraforming mission, and that's it over there. So we're going to, well, yeah, we're gonna start the terraforming thing. I've already teleported the HQ there, and wind turbines. Oh, I got this stupid blinking thing going on.
Please remember to return your depleted energy cells to the recycling.
Okay, but yeah, I'm just going to start with wind turbine. It's fairly cheap, and it gives us an energy rebate. Come on. Okay, I need to figure out what's going on here. Let's get back on the katana, because I think it has something to do with throttle is not zeroed out.
Katana.
Hello there.
So let's come to a complete stop. That should do it. Yeah, more or less. So wind turbine farm started. There we go. So my trade ships will start gathering the resources for that, and I'll start moving my way down. It doesn't actually require a lot. I think we just need to get the oxygen stuff up. I'll do that. We're not going to wait for that. But what we are going to do is I have found all the data faults in the DLC sectors for the Earlking. So basically, as you can see here, all 5 of them. Got 2 in the Union Summit, 1 in the Horde, and 2 in Avarice. So basically my strategy as I'm actually cleaning it up here, as you can see the ship going across. My strategy for finding the data vaults was basically I was creating a grid of satellites. I'd place one satellite in the center. Then, as you can see, there's this line. So when you select something on the map, lines get put there. So as you can see here, I didn't quite align it correctly on this, but basically I'd put an advanced satellite below and above my first satellite. And then at each intersect point, I put another satellite, and that just created a very nice grid pattern. And I did it out till about, and as you can see here, every sector I did it in, I put the grid out to about 4 on each side. So the satellites were about 4 each on each side. And I created a nice little grid. And then my next stop is I got a bunch of scout craft, and I put them on each corner of the grid. Like, so let's use Aurora's Dream because it's still easy. I put one scout out here, and I max the explore radius. Put one scout down here, max the explore radius, so on and so forth for the other 4 corners, and then just waited. Now, if you want, you have to get fairly zoomed in to see the data vaults, unless you type data vault into the search, and then you can zoom out as far as you want, and it'll show you every data vault. As you can see here, they're all visible, but it's not that easy to see. So I zoomed in, and whenever a data vault was found, I paused the game, and I had a dedicated ship loaded with advanced satellites to go in and drop off a satellite to mark the vault. So we're going to go and unlock some data vaults. So we're going to start with this one here. And set out.
Autopilot.
I have ordered construction of the required devices.
Super high.
And we're going to go pick up those,
4.
we're going to go get those data vaults and finish upgrading the Earlking. Because apparently once we got all 5 data vaults collected, we get a little model in the headquarters. So we'll have a look at that as well. But yeah, that's what I've been up to. Just exploring DLC sectors, looking for the data vaults. They do show up on long-range scanners. So if basically I had a thought that there was a possibility of, since the satellites are spheres, right? So in these little sections here, about middle of each, there's a little dip in the sphere, basically. Actually, sort of, not really. But basically, yeah, there's a little dip here in the center here, where the satellites can't quite reach up the same level. And my idea was, if I didn't find the data vaults with this strategy, I was going to go to each satellite and do a long-range scan, because the data vaults now appear on long-range scanners. Thankfully, I didn't have to do it. My satellite distribution and then scouts to explore did the trick. Now, if you don't want to do that, if you don't want to put all their effort, there is a bat. If you're on Windows, that is. I'm not sure how to operate bat files on Linux. There's a bat file on the forums, which basically is you drop it. You have to uncompress your save, which is done in the settings options in game. Create a save, and then basically you feed the save to the. I'm not sure the exact process. I didn't do it, but basically is you use the bat, and it'll data mine your save file and tell you the exact coordinates of all the data vaults. The other option, is you create a separate save, uncompressed again, and then you open up the save with text editor, preferably one that can handle huge files. Things like I think Notepad Plus is the preferred one.
System windfall.
Basically whatever. Yeah. So you need a powerful text doc editor. Microsoft Docs doesn't work, or Libre Docs doesn't work either. So basically, it's a very powerful just plain text editors you need. And then you go into it. You have to look it up because I don't know this, but you can actually change the data vault's ownership to you. Then you load up, which this will mark your save as modified. You then load up the save in game, and then you basically memorize where those data vaults are. And then you go back to a previous save that you didn't modify, and you go to those locations. Another option would be to just screenshot where they are. But those are aside from manually doing it, those are the only 2 ways I know of to find the data vault. Oh, come on, stupid autopilot.
Autopilot disengaged. Autopilot engaged.
So those are the 3 main ways. There's the manually hunting for it. Some people were able to do it with just sending scouts out. That didn't work quite as well. It probably would be cheaper to do it that way. It would just take more time. Oh, excuse me. It would take more time. But yeah, those are the 3 ways I know of to find the data vaults. Manually, like the old-fashioned way of exploring the sector. There's the bat file on the forums. And, of course, save editing. Which I didn't do any of those. Because my save is not modified. And as you can see there, like, especially if we look in... Like, I've cleaned up Avarice. Well, mostly. There's still a few satellites to clean up.
Entering Windfall 3, the Horde.
Did I lose some ships? I still have the 4 kids, the 2 Luxes. Okay, yeah, the 2 kids and the satellite. Okay. They just fled because there's an incoming tide. Another thing I've decided to start doing is I've put, like, this is one of the ships I was using to explore for satellites. From now on, I'm gonna put a ship here with basically the fly and wait, right click, fly and wait. And I just have them positioned near the gate. The reason I do that is because this way, when I go into Avarice, if the ships have been overloaded with the fleet command and they're either out here or at a station over here, I know it's not safe to go to Avarice. But when the fleet command is done, because after the tide passes, the ship will return to position. So I'm going to start doing that just to monitor when the tide is. Like, I could go, if I have a ship that was immune to the tide, I could just go in. Or if I was going to just hang around near a station. But it's still safer just to wait, which is why I knew there was a tide coming up, which is why I would have gone straight into Avarice to grab those data vaults. Oh, it's funny, there's actually one data vault right near where the anomaly to Leap of Faith is. Yeah, so there we go, we have a data vault coming up to examine.
Data vault.
And we'll be able to fully upgrade the Earlking. Oh, we're so far out that the
Crane, mineral.
the encounter system activated.
Data vault.
Well, we're almost there.
Autopilot. Disengage.
Actually, I should go under it tonight because the hatch for this ship is on top. Not that it matters, because I can always just teleport back.
Katana.
Build wheat fields, alright, that's the Alright, let's unlock a data vault. One of these days I'm going to run into one of those. Probably on camera this episode. Whoa! There we go. Solar panels are active. Let's start now we need... Apparently these data vaults, once you found where the blueprints are, that's it for what you can find. Okay, there's nothing under here apparently. Hopefully there's something up here to repair. Oh, some of these hatches are open. Okay, that makes sense. Alright. There we go. What we came for. Let's see what we get. Program a field array, remote detonators, basic seminar, security bypass, and High energy catalyst. Erlking L turrets. Nice.
Docking granted.
Alright, next data vault. We've already opened that one because that's the main battery. Let's name this one just so I can be sure I checked it. This one was L turret. That's cap locks is on apparently. L turret satellite. Next we're going to this guy over here.
Autopilot engaged.
But yeah, that's it. Actually, let's get the let's have a look to see what these turrets look like. You're ready to go. Upgrade, repair. No, they're just little circular things. That's not bad. We'll need to test them at some point. And we're almost... This thing's almost fully equipped. We just need some M turrets. I think it has a unique shield. Whoa, what was that?
Hive guard.
Oh, okay, hostiles. The encounter system at work. Okay, yeah, Xenon spawned. That's what did it. Yeah, I got some when I was talking about this on the Egosoft Discord, and I shared a screenshot, and people were apparently fairly impressed with the symmetry, because I did this manually. Like I said, I put the satellite at the center, put one directly above, directly below, and then you had these basically extra rings. You had a ring here, and you had a ring up here, so I put the intersections here and here from the center, and just kept moving outwards in big circle. Well, hex. A hex on a circle. Yeah, got a couple people impressed with my symmetry. I wasn't happy with it. There was a few parts where the alignment was off on the rings. Actually, let's see if I can find one of them.
Entering.
I think it was more when you get farther
Union
out.
Summit.
I guess not in this. Oh, here we go. You can see here there's kind of it's misaligned a little. Here's another one. That's not perfect. There are some that were quite off though. Was it not? Did I not do it in the system, or did I figured out the system for this one? Mind you, I was talking to my went to work a few weeks ago. I was at work and I had to put a I had to help the maintenance guy put a billboard up for our advertising on site. And later that day, was it the next day or later that day? I think it was later that day. The owner came up to talk to me when I was in the tower, and I mentioned like how I felt bad because the billboard looked a little crooked, and it looks at me and kind of goes, "Didn't you put that one up?" I'm like, "Yeah, I helped," and he kind of goes, "It looks fine. You put it. It looks straight to me. You're just being overly critical." So yeah, you're always your own worst critic. But yeah, I still not happy with that, the alignment job though. On that, I still think that billboard looks crooked every time I see it, and no one's going to be ever able to convince me otherwise. So let's get back to data vaults. Okay, that one's on. There we go. Perfect. Now let's find... Oh, it's right there. I think this one's going to be on the... There's going to be another one on the bottom, probably. Or not? Oh, there it is. See, what do we get? extra large shield generator. And a security slicer and a basic piloting scimitar and a high energy catalyst mod. Perfect.
Docking granted.
Now let's check to see if it's safe to head into Avarice yet.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah, there you go, see? Oh, wait, is that Avarice? That's Avarice, yeah. Oh, that's why everything looks weird, I'm crooked. So our next data vault is down here. Yep. Oh, I'm not, I was wondering why the autopilot didn't engage, just because I'm not actually in the pilot seat.
Autopilot engaged.
There. And this is going to be the satellite vault, the shield satellite. There. And away we go to Avarice to unlock the other two things. Let's have a look to see what the Earlking's shield... I haven't added any mod... I haven't actually done anything to this yet. So let's have a look. Upgrade and repair. What does the Earlking's shield generator look like? Oh, it's got less shield and less recharge. So Terran shields are still the best. But it does kind of blend in better. But I really like to look at the Terran turret. Terran shields. So what do we still need? We need the medium turrets. And do they have a custom engine, maybe?
Entering Windfall 3. Aboard.
Because we got shields, we got thrusters, we got the main weapon, we got the turret. We still got the medium turret. What else is there? We'll find out when we reach Avarice.
Jump gate. Avarice.
Shouldn't take us an hour to get this stuff, so we shouldn't have to worry about the tide while we're in there. Oh look, that what? Not Minotaur. Oh yeah, no, Manticore is the word. The Manticore was towing something.
Avarice.
Oh boy, that was me. I decided I took manually charge because I didn't like the route it was taking, and it did not work out. If we keep doing that, I might be here an hour, but I'm not going to keep doing that. I kind of want to dive through Tide Break. Can I manage it though? Oh, there's a bunch of cabling. I think I clipped one of the cables, but I made it.
Autopilot engaged. Superhighway Avarice 1.
And in we go.
Entering Avarice 1. Autopilot engage data vault.
Oh, that's 350 kilometers out. Did I lose something? You can't collect those, just 2 satellites, right? Yep. Is that an asteroid I almost ran into? Probably.
Disengaged. Autopilot engaged.
I think the Earlking might have a unique engine. I think the 5th blueprint is engines for the Earlking.
Autopilot disengaged.
And in we go.
Autopilot engaged.
I actually don't know what the Earlking's bridge looks like either. I wonder if it has a custom bridge. We need to check that before the end of the episode.
Autopilot disengaged.
Alright. To the bridge. To the bridge to space. Oh, I was gonna ram it. I'm kind of just the one thing that disappoints me about Avarice. I really do actually like the tide and stuff like that. My only disappointment is where you don't get as close to the star as we do in DeVries. DeVries is probably still my favorite sector in any of the X games. Like, sure, Kingdom's End in X3 had some beautiful music, but there's nothing quite as fun as living that close to a star. No, I don't think it's under here. No, we're going up. Oh, here we go. What's next for blueprints? Come on. Oh, the M turret. So yeah, let's... Security slicer, AGI neural network, and a security bypass system.
Docking granted.
Alright, Piper, you really just need to stop sitting in my seat. Like, I know it's helpful to have you so you can command my ship when I'm away, but I'm just going to be hopping back in. And the final data vault. Let's see what's in it.
Autopilot engaged.
Now, I'm definitely curious on what's going to be in that final data vault. I think it's going to be an engine. I remember reading something on the Discord, on Egosoft's Discord, about the Earlking's engines. I always feel like I need to be wearing sunglasses. I need to buy sunglasses, actually. Summer is finally approaching here. Like, it actually finally feels like spring. So now it's really bright out because I'm not used to seeing the sun. It's always so cloudy up here in Canada. I make jokes about I live in British Columbia, Canada, and I make jokes about how it's the best coast, and we also have some of the best weather on the island. But we do get a lot of rain and a lot of cloud cover to the point where, like I said, it's unusual. It feels weird when it's sunny out until summer hits, and then you would just wish it was over. Then I just wish it was over just because it gets too warm. Spring and fall, best times of year. If you like rain. Which I do, so it's good.
Solar power plant. Autopilot disengaged.
But like I said, I do need to buy sunglasses because I have a nasty habit of losing them.
Autopilot engaged.
So I need to get to the dollar store someday just to buy a couple pairs of sunglasses. Maybe leave them in my car.
Superhighway Avarice 5 dead end. Autopilot
Stupid autopilot.
disengaged. Entering Avarice 5 Dead End.
And the final data vault. Let's see what the it gets us, and then we can. Well, like I could upgrade. I could have been upgrading the Earlking continuously, but didn't really want to do that. So we're almost there. Thought we could see it by now. Is it just the clouds that thick?
Autopilot disengaged.
And the final data vault.
Katana.
Don't recall ever seen this configuration of data vault before. Yeah, I know I was going to run into this thing at one point. Whoa. You know what, I probably should have checked the bays before I start swinging around. Oh, and here we go. Final set of blueprints. One of these cases. Discrete bypass system, HEI processor, an advanced targeting module, and a basic seminar. And high energy catalyst. Erlking extra large engines. Okay.
Docking granted.
Let us go check out our new ship. Well, first things first, actually, we'll head over here. Earlking. Let's compare its stats. So the Earlking engine. Holy crap. That is impressive. 355 meters per second to 209 meters per second squared acceleration. Boost speed of 710. Travel speed 11,707. That's better than a Terran travel drive. That is horrifying. I would have loved flying this thing. We're gonna. Oh, that's for the. We're gonna need more engine parts. Okay. So let's do that. And we want Earlking turrets scattered around. Let's outfit the Earlking M's. Perfect. And, yeah. Add to shopping list. We're going to need 300 engine parts and 33 antimatter converters. Okay, so let's go get those. I didn't actually... 30 antimatter converters, I think, is what we want. Antimatter converters. And engine components. Oh, engine parts. There we go. So first things first, the courier is here. If you go north, can you pick up some antimatter converters on the way? Yes, you can. Let's grab 40 just so we have some spares. Oh, perfect. Yeah, a little detour for engine parts. Oh, you can't pick up enough of them. That's okay. Transfer wares. Transfer wares. Oh, there we go. I must have clicked build storage. Did I not tell you to go buy some stuff? What's going on? Oh, have you not, just... Okay, you might not have updated your, might not have updated your trade offers. Let's give it a second to update that. Actually, that should make a difference. I should just be able to transfer wares with that. Dock and wait in that case. And what can pick up? I don't want something that's there. I want something that's already out here. Ah, you volunteer. You're dropping off some advanced composites? Actually, you're a better one. There you go. There. Now that's then you could go also up here, dock and wait. How long does it take for it to update its trade offers? Oh, is it storage? Its storage is full. That's what's going on. Okay. Can we just drop some goods? I think we can do it from here. Information, storage. Oops. Okay, I know what to do then. So we go to the courier. Transfer wares. You are going to just pick up some. What does this thing have too much of? Pick up a whole whack of those. And then you can drop that off. Then you can just give back the metallic microlattice. And the excess metallic microlattice. And can go, yeah, just go sell to the Terrans. Meanwhile, the trade ship that's picking up the engine parts, where are you? Ah, you're there. Same deal. Transfer ware. Pick up as much of that as you can carry. This is a little convoluted how we're doing this. And then you can also go interest. There we go. That's better. So there. Now that that's on its way, so the next episode will have the Earlking fully upgraded. In the meantime, let us have a look at the Earlking's bridge, which I have not looked at yet.
Entering system. Matrix. Number 79B.
Oh, this is interesting. This is I'm not even sure if the Avarice system has I kinda like it. Very utilitarian. It feels very piratey. Love the entranceway. I need to check though if other Avarice facilities have this. I think the Scrapper might have a similar bridge. Let's have a look. I actually haven't looked at the Scrapper's bridge either.
Entering
No,
system.
it's definitely a different bridge.
Missed.
Similar style though, but yeah, the Earlking has a unique bridge. That was cool. I like the Earlking's bridge though. Next stop though, while those parts are on their way, right to the headquarters. Oh, we might not get the trophy until the Earlking is upgraded.
Entering system. Black hole sun.
Let's have a look anyways. Taurus, Apotheosis, Duke's Haven. Oh, that's Apotheosis. What was this again? Oh, that was the Xenon Amplifier. We have... That's Terran Vessel, the Astrid, the Coffin Ship, Curb's Throne Room, Bust of Dal. That's the Okinawa, the Pioneer Research Vessel. A couple of random trophies. Boso. Yeah, no Earlking trophy yet, so we gotta wait for the ship to get fully upgraded, which we will see in the next episode, which I will see you guys then. I'll see you guys in it then. Bye.